Everyone, this is Yomi Prince, and this is my beautiful Yomi Fans channel. Okay, if you're coming across this video for the first time, just know that you're part of the family already because you deserve a Yomi home, you deserve a Yomi relationship, you deserve a Yomi husband, you deserve a Yomi wife, you deserve to have Yomi children. Okay, and that is why this channel is for all of us. Okay, so make sure you subscribe and hit the subscribe button so that when next videos like this come up, you'll be the first to get it. Okay. Now, today I'm going to be talking about something that will help you check the rate of your child's discipline. Okay. How far he is taking it in. All right. This thing called discipline. How far is your child taking it in? Is he actually disciplined? Okay. You're going to be checking it by doing these things I'm asking you now. Once your child can blend in, you have started getting his disciplinary character right. Okay, good. And that is to first of all teach him how to apologize when he is wrong. This is very, very important. Parents don't neglect this. Okay, especially this is African setting, of course, in a family where the male child is, most parents get carried away. They hardly tell the boy to do the needful. All right, maybe you've been searching for or you've been praying to God for a male child, and maybe you've been having female children, and this one comes, boom, and you give him crown. He becomes the Lord of the Rings. He becomes every El Shaddai. Nobody talks to him. You over pamper him. You spoil him. All right. And by the time you spoil him, you will not. You have succeeded in raising a child that is highly indisciplined, and you are going to be the first receiver of whatever consequence of that will lead to. So that is why you need to pay very good attention to what I'm going to say now. Okay. Now, to check the rate of your child's discipline, you yourself, okay, need to play massive part. The mother or the father listening to me now, okay? And what are you going to do? You must teach him how to apologize. See, it is not difficult to get children to apologize and not just apologize right. Because some children, when they apologize, they do it so normally. So, it doesn't mean you hear things like sorry. No. And when they say this sorry, most of the parents will now be like, they will now turn to the victim, right? The sister or the brother, and they're saying, okay, it's okay now. He has begged you. It is on that one. No, no, no. You must learn to do it right. And you must teach them to do it right. By the time you've taught them to do it right and they are doing it right, that is when you check the level of their discipline. Because every child at this level, maybe from 5, 10, 12, they have their ego intact. A lot of children, okay, within this age, they just find it very difficult to, apologize, like, do it right the way it should be. But you, the parents, you're going to help to make sure it is done right. And how do you do that? You talk, okay? You make them see why they should apologize. A lot of them don't know why they should apologize. Children fight for their rights. A child can wake up and, after eating his own biscuit, go over to the sister's own, drag it off, and want to eat it. At that level and stage they are animalistic in nature. They don't even know what it is to do. They don't even know what they are doing. They are they are they are fighting for their right. Everything excites them. That their antenna at that age is more blown. All right, it makes them do anything they feel like they want to do. But at that point, you need to, inculcate in them. That is the level. Okay, you need to step in and discipline them. And how do you do that? Whenever they do that thing that is not okay, call their attention to it. And not just calling their attention to it, make them know why they will need to apologize, why they must apologize to their sister, regardless, even if it's the only son, even if it's the only daughter, they must learn this. Put it to them that what you have done to your sister, if someone should do that to you outside, will you like it? Allow them to answer. Of course, children will always be children. They will tell you no. He said, good. That is more reason why you need to apologize. So that when someone does something like this to you outside there, the person can also apologize to you. And you can see your sister now, she's already feeling hot because you of what you've done to her. Now go over to her and apologize. And by the time he goes over to apologize, please don't just, you know, believe that once he says sorry is over. No, no. At that point, that's the critical point. What you're going to do then is to make sure it is done right. Your child goes to the sister to apologize. You're going to allow them make eye contact. Remember, the other one is crying, right? He's already crying. There should be eye contact. Tell him to look at your sister. Look at your sister and apologize. Call her by her name and apologize. By the time he's calling her by her name and apologize, there's something psychological that happens in their brain. They are beginning to understand the gravity of what they've done because their sister is still crying. Imagine when they look at their sister and say, Adana, I'm sorry. What I've done to you, I am not happy about that. Please forgive me. And you can choose the lines for them. They should be able to apologize and apologize right. By the time they are looking at each other, that is when you understand that children will always be children. By the time he is looking at the sister, you may even be surprised to see him crying as well. And that is when it will dawn on him that this thing I have done is actually not okay. But if you just say, oh, I go and say sorry, just go to that, sorry, it doesn't, that one is not apology. It will not make that child to be disciplined at all. So you must allow them to apologize and apologize right. So that by the time he has finished apologizing, maybe both of them are now crying, he has given back Adana what he has said, and you're not going to tell him, give her back. Then when he gives Adana back what he has collected from Adana, then you're going to ask Adana to give him small. By this time, you are now bonding them. You are now making them protect one another. You are now increasing the love between them. All right, you're giving them that sense of, look, you guys are siblings and you must love yourself. You don't need to fight over things. So you must be careful to making sure that apologies are done right. When your children are at fault, any of them, all right, that hurts the other person, should apologize right. And it must not be done carnally, like, just over the board. No, it must be done. You must be intentional about it so that he, the offender, can understand what he has done. If you don't allow him do the apology right, he will not understand what he has done. And guess what? The victim, that is where the danger comes in. He's going to see it that mom is not fighting for me or dad is not fighting for me. If it is Chikube now, you must have well fought for him. So please don't make that mistake. Always make sure that anything that happens at home, it is done right. And I believe you've learned something today. And now our children now knows how to apologize the right way. All right. Remember, I said you are coming across this video for the first time. It is your first time indeed, but it's not your first time. You're part of the family already. Just hit the subscribe button so that you can keep getting more of these videos and tips on how to raise smart home and smart children and how to, be where you are going to be to say, wow, my home is the way I want it to be. All right. Can't wait to see you in the next video.